Yo, y'all, Teddy Riley's boy was wildin'. He was dancing like his lotto number just hit. I mean, he was dancing like he just made the last child support payment. I don't owe you nothing more. I'm done with you. My man was dancing like Corona was just a nightmare. He just woke up. I mean, he was dancing like Nia Long just called him back. Nia, is that you? Oh, yeah, girl. We about to do it. He was dancing like he just heard No Diggity for the first time ever. He was dancing like he could hear the music clearly. He was dancing like he just beat a case. Like, man, y'all, hey, Craig, let's go out, baby. I beat the case. I beat him. Man, he was dancing like his grandma said she gonna make that sweet potato pie after all. You know what I mean? I wasn't gonna make it for you, but I'm gonna make it now, babe. I got a little time. He was like, what, grandma about to make it, Teddy? You heard her? Hey! I mean, my man was my man was dancing like his girl is gonna pay for brunch today. I done paid the last 20 times, Monica. About time you got one of them. You know what I'm saying? Brother out here is paying for every brunch. I mean, my man was dancing like he was in a dance off with an imaginary friend. Like, and nobody, we couldn't see him. He was just like, oh, he gonna do that? Oh, he gonna pop lock on me? Oh, I'm about to get it. Hey, we about to get it. Hey. I mean, this is crazy. Shout out to Teddy Riley's boy. He was a fool. No diggity, no doubt. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Kickback Conversations. I'm your boy, Brandon Scott. We are here for an amazing episode. My ribs are still hurting from all of the Teddy Riley stuff. Teddy Riley versus Babyface. Those who don't know, if you live in a cave, Swizz Beatz, shout out Swizz Beatz, Timbaland have come up with this great concept during the COVID-19 crisis that actually is called Versus. So Versus is like, yo, two different producers, artists against each other, all of that. Man, did it go wrong. First of all, we had a delay. We had a delay because Teddy was trying to work some things out. He wanted to do it right. We heard my boy Babyface had COVID-19. So, we was trying to, definitely, shout out Babyface. We were trying to make sure he gets better. So we were all like patiently waiting. I mean, Babyface and Teddy Riley have just crazy amounts of hits, especially the 90s. Oh man, the 2000s, y'all were just killing the game. I mean, with the people that they work with, that they've produced, groups that Teddy's been in, Guy, Blackstreet, classic groups. So before I start off the break, let me just give us a little bit of background. So years ago, I went to Essence Festival. I was working for a network at the time and covering the festival. And I remember getting a chance to be a part of Blackstreet when they were talking in the media room to us about the song No Diggity, No Doubt, right? And the amazing thing they were talking about was the movie Pitch Perfect, which is an a cappella classic movie. They made Pitch Perfect 1, they made 2, they made 3. But the original Pitch Perfect was such a interesting movie because they were saying that the sales of No Diggity went through the roof again out of nowhere because of the movie Pitch Perfect, right? It was introducing that song, No Diggity, I like the way you work it, No Diggity, right? You know the next part. They were introducing that song to a whole new audience. Primarily white America, right? A lot of people like white folks had never heard of it. They saw Pitch Perfect and they were like, this song is great. Who does it? Oh, the Blackstreet people do it. Oh, those guys, They probably never heard of Blackstreet before ever. So that was so interesting to me, how it could be a song that we grew up on, a song that, you know, years and years and years ago was played originally, could actually have legs again because of a movie, a mainstream movie, not a black movie, just a mainstream white movie about a cappella groups competing against each other that could give Teddy Riley and Blackstreet that boost, right? So I thought that was very fascinating. I was rooting for Teddy Riley, then I was like, man, Teddy, yeah, that's what's up, bruh. So fast forward, we're doing this versus challenge, Teddy Riley and Babyface, right? It's very interesting challenge, very, very interesting challenge. Everybody was really, really, really looking forward to seeing it. Like, everybody wanted to see it. It was something that we all were just like, man, we can't wait to see this, right? I know people personally who was dressing up. They was like they going to a party. They was about to be like, we about to do this, you know? And before we even get to that, shout out to D-Nice. D-Nice has really made a lot of people money and likes and all this other stuff. He has been with us. D-Nice is that consistent brother in your life, ladies, right? He just consistent, right? He just comes ready. You know, he say he gonna be there on time. He say he don't cancel plans. Like, he just consistent in your life, and then you go leave him for the other guy. Shout out to D-Nice. Like, he's that guy who throughout this everything has been keeping us entertained, has been like just been the real MVP of connecting all of this stuff and doing things the right way, making sure his sound is being heard. He's doing sound checks. When you go to a D-Nice party on IG Live, you can live your best life because you know it's gonna be amazing, and you're gonna hear it. It's gonna be fun. The comments, everybody's having a good time. So Teddy's even had the ability to see somebody do what he needed to do before he did it. Neo did it. I think it was Lil Jon, T-Pain, all these other people did it, and so he could see how it's done. But Teddy was like, bruh, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm about to give a show. I'm about to give that Eddie Kane 5 Heartbeats type of show. Oh, I'm about to come up. We about to come up. I'm gonna have everything. I'm having the steps. I'm having everything. It's gonna be amazing. And we had a fiasco. So, as you saw, first and foremost, let's go to Teddy Riley's boy. What was he doing? Like, if you look at this right now, and we're gonna show this, like, what is he doing? What is he doing? Why is he dancing like this? This dude is like, let me just say this. Like, I'm just gonna give you like off the top of my head, like what this dude is like. The lotto number just hit. I mean, he was dancing like he just made the last child support payment. I don't owe you nothing more. I'm done with you. My man was dancing like Corona was just a nightmare. He just woke up. I mean, he was dancing like Nia Long just called him back. Nia, is that you? Oh, yeah, girl. We about to do it. He was dancing like he just heard No Diggity for the first time ever. He was dancing like he could hear the music clearly. He was dancing like he just beat a case. Like, man, y'all, hey, Craig, let's go out, baby. I beat the case. I beat him. Man, he was dancing like his grandma said she gonna make that sweet potato pie after all. You know what I mean? I wasn't gonna make it for you, but I'm gonna make it now, babe. I got a little time. He was like, what, grandma about to make it, Teddy? You heard her? Hey! I mean, my man was my man was dancing like his girl is gonna pay for brunch today. I done paid the last 20 times, Monica. About time you got one of them. You know what I'm saying? Brother out here is paying for every brunch. I mean, my man was dancing like he was in a dance off with an imaginary friend. Like, and nobody, we couldn't see him. He was just like, oh, he gonna do that? Oh, he gonna pop lock on me? Oh, I'm about to get it. Hey, we about to get it. Hey. I mean, this is crazy. Shout out to Teddy Riley's boy. He was a fool. No diggity, no doubt. So as we go on, we actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. After that, there was this fiasco. where his sound wasn't working. He's coming back and all these different things. And he had a tracksuit on, he had a fedora on. You know, he had his fresh midnight cocoa bean. He did to his face. Shout out Bad Boys 3. Like, he was doing a lot. You know what I mean? The thing that I saw that I was like really entertained by is that I believe from after that fiasco and they had to reschedule, it's coming up and they're about to do it again, the internet went crazy. It was like people were putting up memes and things on social media every 5 seconds. Like, people could not get enough. I was entertained for hours. Like, my Saturday night was lit, not because of Teddy Riley, but because of Teddy Riley. You get what I'm saying? Teddy Riley actually helped with the COVID crisis. I'm gonna tell you how he helped. The Bible says a merry heart doeth good like a medicine. Teddy Riley had everybody laughing all night. We all had merry hearts. We were all getting that medicine, bruh. I mean, my ribs was hurting. I was looking at these memes so much. It was so funny to see all of these different memes. So as we unpack this, the first thing that I want to unpack is he's a cautionary tale of making sure that when you're doing something, understand why you're doing it. I believe Teddy Riley missed the boat from the very beginning, right? First of all, we got a report today that said that his website was working just fine. That audio was great on his website, it was clear, everything was great on his website, but it wasn't working on IG Live. That tells me he was trying to monetize on this. Teddy, I'm not in your pockets, bro. I don't know what's going on, but you made a lot of money in your career, and we have all been a part of you making that money in your career. Understand that off the break, right? Dude, don't be short-sighted. Short-sighted people don't think down the long, down the long term. What you could have done, got on like had the Babyface set up, right? Did it, played your music. You're gonna get more followers. You're gonna get more likes. People are gonna be intrigued. They're gonna be excited about what you're doing. Next thing you know, it's gonna be a good thing for you, Teddy. Like, you're gonna be introduced to more people. So in the future, you put out concerts. Oh, I can put out Instagram. I have 100,000 more followers now. I have whatever. Like, you can still monetize later on, and people are gonna go buy your music, whatever streaming service, whatever way people buy their music or have you. They're gonna start downloading your music, which is gonna actually give you a boost, right? It's gonna help you. It's gonna be a good look. It's gonna keep those songs relevant again. And thirdly, the generation to come. Some of those people did not grow up on your music like I did, right? So they're probably going on this IG Live because they hear the hype and they start hearing some of these songs and they be like, oh shoot, this song is dope. I like this one or whatever. So please, Teddy, please be better, man, on this next one. We are begging you, bro. We are begging you. Please be better. I believe you're gonna have more people watching, not because they're intrigued, but because they want to see what's gonna happen. They want to see if you have a different fedora, if you have a different tracksuit. Did you learn a couple more steps? Is Mr. Hype Man gonna be in the back doing his little jig and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, are you gonna have Ellen in the back too, like coming with her dance? What are you gonna have, Teddy? We want to see the show, but we don't want to see the show. We just want you to play your music. Your music is that good. It's that simple. Play the music. Let's go. It's gonna be phenomenal. So that's the thing. So let's go back to my overall. Teddy Riley's catalog is amazing, right? So I'm gonna give you like some of my top 5 songs. Please put in the comments if you agree, if these songs like move you like they move me, and I'm talking a little bit about them. And this is in no order. This is just 5. So don't be like, oh, that should be number 1. That should be number 4. It's no order. Just giving you 5. Yo, I don't know why this group gets left out of the conversation. When we talk about great guy groups, we always mention Jodeci. We always mention like Drew Hill. I mean, those kind of groups always get mentioned. I feel like, even like Boys to Men, to a level. But I'm gonna tell you right now, why does Guy not get the love that they need to get out here in the game? Cause Guy was in their bag. One of my favorite Teddy Riley songs is I Like. Like that song just makes you feel so good. You want to just like party. I almost want to start dancing like his boy once I hear that song. You know what I mean? I like it. I like it. So that's my thing, yo. I like Out the Box Guy. Number 2, another Guy song that's one of my all-time favorite, just like R&B, just like bangers, is Piece of My Love. And that part where he'd be like, you can have a piece of my love. Like when he just does that, like he's just like letting her know, like, girl, you know. But then I went back and thought about it, and I was like, a piece of your love, though. Don't the ladies be like, y'all want the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like y'all don't want just a piece of love. Like, 'cause the problem is when the brother giving you just a piece of love, he got some other pieces that he's giving to other ladies. You feel me? Yeah. It sounds like that song might be remade today. Like, you can have the whole of my love. You know what I mean? You can have the completion of my love, right? It's waiting for you. You know what I mean? We're not giving you pieces. Like, you know, I mean, I don't think so. You know, but a great song. Shout out to Guy. Again, another R&B classic group that you got. If you don't know about them, you should know. Shout out. I mean, are we gonna talk about Right Here? Right Here? Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson and the SWV Right Here. First of all, that was such a dope collaboration, because most people wouldn't have put together Michael Jackson and SWV. You know what I mean? Like ladies, y'all don't sit out here and hear a week and be like, you know what? I think Michael Jackson should like collab with them. You never thought that. I'm sorry. And shout out to SWV real quick on a small tangent. Why is Weak the song that every time I pull up to a light when that song came out, I didn't pull up like I wasn't driving, I was a kid, but I would pull up to a light, I would look over at the stoplight, I would see a black woman screaming her lungs out, singing Weak. I mean, sometimes with the eyes closed at the light. Y'all love SWV Weak. I mean, it like hits you here. It hits you in the soul. Y'all got Weak when the song came on. It was like a kryptonite or something. Shout out SWV. But yeah, Right Here, classic song, classic collaboration. And Teddy Riley had a vision for that, because SWV and Michael Jackson coming together. It was amazing. My last two I'm gonna go with are Blackstreet. Blackstreet, another group that we sometimes forget about. No Diggity, No Doubt, I Like the Way You Work It. That was one of the like most classic songs. Like, it just had that like those little layers to it. You know, I mean, you wanted to have fun with that. You know, No Diggity is that jam. Like, it's a jam when it comes on. Everybody's having a good time. So shout out to them. Not No Diggity, No Doubt. And last but not least, number 5 is I'm gonna go with Don't Leave Me. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm a romantic. You know, I love love. You know, I love romance. And Don't Leave Me, Blackstreet was just a song that just like, he was begging. He was sitting like he was giving a Keith Sweat beg, like, don't leave me, girl. Just stay with me tonight. You know what I mean? You know, he probably knew there was traffic outside. You know what I mean? He didn't want you sitting in that traffic. He knew that, baby, like, you know, you ain't had that much gas in your car. You might not have made it home. Like, you know, just don't leave me. So Don't Leave Me. So those are your boys' top 5. I would like for y'all to comment in the chat below. What are your favorite Teddy Riley songs? Doesn't have to be a song that he actually sang on, but maybe he was a part of in writing, producing it. A bunch of hits that he has. We are so excited about seeing this Babyface Teddy Riley classic. I want to see if you guys have a favorite. I mean, I love Teddy Riley, he's the man, but Babyface has some classics, and I believe Face is gonna bring that heat. Like, cause Babyface is like that. Is that like literally he's a Babyface. He's like that silent assassin who to be sitting there like, hey, how you doing? And he gonna murder. He gonna bring out some stuff. One of the songs he gonna bring out tonight, I know, is I Pay Your Rent, I Cook Your Dinner Too, As Soon As I Get Home From Work. Man, every woman in the world was just like, they fell out when they heard that. They said a brother can cook, he gonna pay my rent, he gonna wash my clothes and give me sweet love. Like, this brother, I mean, I'm gonna keep him around. So yeah, y'all, can't wait to see it. Teddy Riley versus Babyface is going down tonight. we will see if you can hear him. Can y'all hear me? I'm Teddy Riley. The other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is the Clark Sisters movie. Let me tell you, I don't have a high bar for Lifetime movies. I'm just telling you, I'm a straight black male. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like, I prefer to watch like Lifetime, instead of watching Lifetime movies, I've always preferred to watch my grandmother watch Lifetime movies. Like my grandmother, shout out Dolores, love you. Wow. She would be so animated on Lifetime movies, it would be so funny. Like, she literally would be talking to the TV, like the TV could hear her, and be like, "Go girl, oh don't take him back. He cheated on you with your best friend, and they call her a name." Like, come on, like my grandmother was like, she would be into the movie like it was happening to her. Like it was amazing, right? So I've never been a big fan of Lifetime movies. Years ago, my sister also forced me to watch the Fantasia Lifetime movie with her, as well as a couple of my friends, my boys. And we supported her on it, and she was really excited about it. It was a dud. It was a dud. I think we played like Uno or something. Like, we stopped watching it after a while because it was bad. But yeah, who knows? But but the Clark Sisters has redeemed Lifetime as a network as far as the quality of content that they're putting out. The Clark Sisters was a phenomenal movie. I mean, if you were a fan of them or you weren't a fan of the Clark Sisters, which I'm a huge fan of the Clark Sisters, like I mean, I'm telling you, it was like a really, really well done movie. From the very beginning of the movie, the real MVP, in the words of Kevin Durant talking about his mama, was Mama Clark. Oh, Maddie Moss Clark was the real MVP. She was that mama that everybody need to have in their life, because she is gonna push your behind to greatness, right? She gonna know you better than you know yourself. She gonna be a little stern, a little disciplined, but she believe in you, and she's like, look, you can do this. You know, and I love that they showed this mother, you know, who had her own level of success, you know, but she believed in her girls, and she wanted her girls, and she believed her girls to say, you know, they gonna be better than Jackson 5. Whoa, better than Jackson 5? Everybody was like, wait a minute, are you sure about that? You know, the Jackson 5 is pretty good. No, but she believed in her girls, and I just feel like it had so much depth to it. It showed a very, very strong woman in Maddie Moss Clark's character, who also was battling her husband, who was actually putting his hands on her, which was very, very tough. When he told her, "You are useless to me." Man, like, I felt that as a brother, like, what? Like, I wanted to be Maddie Moss Clark's brother and like be in the other room and hear that. Let you tell my sister you are useless to me, Pastor. I don't care. We gonna fight. Like, and the way that she handled herself, and she had her own personal things that she was dealing with, but she still made time for her girls, and she poured into her girls and wanted her girls to be the best versions of themselves, and knew them very well. I thought it showed those different dynamics. I thought it showed the sibling dynamics too, of many of you watching might be a younger sibling or a middle sibling or older sibling, and it showed those dynamics too, of just those kind of different things of, you know, this sibling feeling left out because you favor this one, or you know. And I think those kind of different things were really interesting. I mean, this is a 3-time Grammy Award winning group who not only blew up in the gospel scene, but in the secular scene. I mean, I tell people all the time, like, think about it, like, even on American Idol, when Randy Jackson used to talk about, like, you know, I work with Mariah Carey, dog, I work with Whitney Houston, dog, and Karen Clark. Like, he would mention Karen Clark with Mariah and Whitney, you know? And I just feel like, you know, Karen, you know, shout out to Kiki Sheard, who I just feel like did an excellent job representing not only her mom, but herself. You know, Kiki Sheard can just sing, she just can sing. And I don't even know if it's like legal for somebody to have a daughter who can sing like that, and when you can sing like that too, Karen. Like, oh my gosh, the amount of pressure that has to be on Kiki Sheard's like daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like that has to be a lot of pressure. Oh man. Let that girl just be a great, you know, engineer or something, y'all. Come on, don't let her have to sing. But no, I think that was something too that resonated with me too, because I think we all, to my generation, we all feel like to a degree we grew up with Kiki Sheard, because Kiki Sheard was like first introduced to us as a little girl on Karen Clark's album, right? And when she was like she would say something, and then Kiki would say would mock her and say the same thing, and she would repeat after, like a call and repeat, and they would do that, and it was beautiful too. Now seeing the film, because I feel like that's what Maddie Moss Clark probably did with Karen, like a call and repeat, you know, daughter to mother. So Karen was passing that thing down and then putting on the album. So we always knew her as a little girl who could sing, you know, but then she grew up to be, you know, Kiki Sheard, a gospel star in her own right, who has put out some bangers in the industry and continues to really sing and do her thing. So shout out Kiki Sheard. You was sweet through the whole film, except when Niecy tried to play with you at the funeral. You was not having it, Kiki. You was like, you just went straight up. Detroit on her was like, no, what we not gonna do, girl, I will. You was literally like, you turned from sweet Kiki Sheard to like Jill Scott, let's take a long walk. You was taking off the earrings, you about to lace up some Timbs, you about to put the Vaseline on your face. You was like, I'm about it. It could be whatever, Niecy. And let me say something about Denise, or Niecy is in the movie, or you know, in the movie. If you guys don't remember her, she actually played Niecy in Being Mary Jane's show, right? Shout out Being Mary Jane. Spectacular shows, you know, had a lot of different levels and layers to it. She was the same girl. She still ain't got her life together. Niecy, what's going on, right? We thought in Being Mary Jane, you was finally turning the corner. You was finally getting car seats. You was finally getting a job. You was finally, like, you know, taking accountability for your actions. And then you gonna come on as a Lifetime movie and be Niecy Part 2? Oh no, we not gonna have it. Niecy, we tired. Listen, come on, Niecy. Your name was the same, but your game was the same too. Come on, we tired of it, Niecy. Do better, baby girl. Do better. Mary Jane couldn't get through to you. Maddie Moss Clark couldn't get through to you. I don't know who can get through to you, Niecy. I don't know. So, and then Twinkie, I don't know about y'all, but I did not know her name was not Twinkie because she loved Twinkies. Because everybody has a cousin or somebody that you know in the family who they love a certain food, so you call them that. You know what I'm saying? You call them Chip Chips or whatever. Like, you have a name for them because they love this certain kind of food or that kind of thing. So I just don't understand how, you know, it wasn't Twinkie. Her name was Twinkie from something else. It was actually Twinkie because, you know, she liked to twinkle her eye or something. I don't know. It was crazy. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if another part that really bothered me when Twinkie had this guy that she met, knew him for 5 minutes, and he's talking about he gotta move literally from, you know, where they were living to North Carolina with no job. Brother, why are you moving to North Carolina? Like, you have no job. Like, you're not moving to North Carolina for a job. They didn't say that he had family there. So clearly to me, he was just trying to move there to control her and get her away from her family, her support system, and all those different things. And when he left out the door with Twinkie and the mom was like holding on and he pushed, if somebody pushed my mama, oh man, let me tell you, if I have a girl and we about to go and move out of town and she gonna push my mama onto the stairs, oh, it's a breakup. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a breakup. I'm gonna wish her well on her future endeavors. You know what I mean? But you gonna stay with her after you push your mama? She gonna push Mama Clark? Twinkie, do better. Then we have Jackie, who I'm gonna tell you right now, she could have played she played Tamala Mann. If Tamala Mann has a biopic anytime soon coming up about her life story, I'm gonna nominate the actress who played Jackie, because she gave me Tamala Mann vibes. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jackie. You did a good job in the role. You was like, I'm a nurse and I gotta sing in the group, and I'm gonna keep my nursing job because y'all playing. You was right about that. You should have kept that nursing job. You did all right with it, Jackie. And then last but not least, we gotta give a shout out to Dorinda, who was just a sharp one of the family. You could tell she was just really sharp, keeping things together. That was portrayed in the movie. The actress who played Dorinda, Shalea Frazier, I actually went to college with Shalea. Shout out Shalea, what's going on, girl? I remember at the snack bar we used to have the veggie sandwiches, girl. Yeah, they was bomb, weren't they? I know. Yeah, Shalea's always been really, really cool, really, really sweet. And since college, the girl could sing. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of my favorite singers is Tamia. And Shalea then was killing Tamia songs. So, shout out to Shalea. I did not know you had acting chops like that, Shalea. But you were in your bag. You did your thing. You represented Dorinda really, really well. I already knew you could sing. That wasn't surprising to me. You could sing, but the acting, you was in your bag on the acting. So I think you can get some more roles. You know what I mean? Like, y'all need to, call my girl Shalea. She coming. Come on, y'all. So yeah, shout out to the whole cast. It was the highest rated Lifetime movie in 4 years. Wow. Not only to be a rated movie, but highest rated Lifetime movie, and to be a black movie that's now embracing part of our culture. It's embracing part of the movies that we enjoy. I mean, the music was exceptional all the way through. I just want to say a shout out to all the Clark sisters. You know, y'all just did a phenomenal job representing them. All the actresses and actors. Like I said, whoever played Mama Clark, you was in your bag. You know, and a shout out to the ladies that actually made this movie happen: Queen Latifah, Mary J. Blige, and Missy Misdemeanor Elliott. Like, you guys did a great job and making sure this happened, and we were all blessed by seeing it. Showing this group who not only, like I said, took gospel by storm, but took the secular people knew who they were, and all that. And one of my favorite things in the movie is when they remix. Swinky comes up with a remix for Stevie Wonder's song, you know, and they create "You Are the Sunshine," which became a mega hit, and kind of gave them that crossover too, I believe, that let them go into Radio City Music Hall and all these different places. I just said, wow, that is amazing. So I'm gonna just get y'all out of here with my top 5 Clark sister songs. Oh man, let me just tell you right now. No order. I'm gonna go with "Praying Spirit." Oh man, like that's pretty much up there. Even though that's probably a Karen Clark song, so I'll use that as a bonus song. "Is My Living in Vain?" Oh, that's probably it might be my number 1, because I remember I think my sister's group, when she was a teenager, they sang that and like would tear up places. They would just love that song. So, you know, "Is My Living in Vain?" Because "Up the Road is Eternal Gain." Like, oh, great writing. Number 2, "Blessed and Highly Favored." I mean, because we all want to be blessed and be highly favored, right? Amen, amen, right? Number 3, "Jesus Is a Love Song." I mean, he is, you know, he is, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing about being loved if you don't have Jesus in your life, y'all. So, you know, I love that song. It speaks to me as well. "Name It, Claim It." Oh, that's something right now we need in this crisis. You know, name a business, you better claim it. You know, name an opportunity, you better claim it. Name a husband or wife, you better claim it, right? So I believe that, and "You Brought the Sunshine." Like I said, that's probably that's a classic song. I actually believe I heard, I think it was Karen Clark talk about this because their mom, Maddie Moss Clark, told them no matter what's happening around you, you actually have to continue to perform. Don't lose it. I don't care if the church is burning down, you keep singing. Right? So they said this one place they went, and evidently like the speakers like caught on fire while they were singing "You Are the Sunshine in My Life." So the audience was like erupting and clapping, like, yeah! They were excited because they thought it was like pyrotechnics and it was part of the show. And they were like, it wasn't part of the show. So the speakers, they caught on fire, they still singing "You Are the Sunshine," like, you know, whatever. They didn't stop. Whatever. I thought that's a really funny story. But y'all, thank you for watching. This is another episode of Kickback Conversations. We covered Teddy Riley. We covered the Clark sisters movie. 2 things happened that we had to talk about. We had to talk about it because y'all asked me to talk about it, so I want to talk about it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit the subscribe button. And support a Black-owned business. And I would definitely appreciate you. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.